Hi guys, has it really been 2 weeks since my last vlog for you guys? That's gone quick. That's gone scarily quick. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Julie of Crafty JuJu Designs. I like to draw cats and them being silly and silly little illustrations, so to help people, make people smile. That's why I was there. I've always wanted to work for myself, and anything I've made, I've wanted to bring a smile to someone else, so that's what I aim to do. So hi and welcome. Hello to you guys who keep coming back. Thank you so much. It means the world to me, as you already know, and if you don't, it does. Thank you so much. So yeah, if you are regular, you've seen last week was my March fill out of my junk journal. We're 3 months into the year. I am still going. Go me. If you didn't know, I've started a junk journal diary where every month I spend a day filling it out with everything I've done that month. And I'm a visual person, so I use photographs, so I print off photographs and stick them in and decorate with all the washi tape that I've got, and recycle some packaging materials I get from small businesses and everything and what I've got. And yeah, you think you've not done much. Some months I think I may not have done so much because of my health and everything, but then when you look back, it's nice to see those memories of things you did manage to do. So yeah, junk journaling seems to be the way for me. So 3 months in, I'm still going. I've tried many versions of diaries and journaling and bullet journals, and they just don't stick. So far so good, 3 months in. So that was last week's vlog if you caught it. If not, please go check it out. It's there. Link below. Or come and subscribe and you'll find all my videos. But yes, everything is there. This week it's gorgeous sunshine outside, so I've been very outsidey girl. I've been working outside, so not been in my studio much. So today's Tuesday and I decided, why don't you guys spend the day with me, because I had planned to be in here all day. I've got a list of jobs I need to get done that I can't unfortunately do in the back garden, as nice as it would be. I've started illustrating my next collection. Well, I just finished, should I say, sorry, illustrating my next collection, 90s Cats Nostalgia, coming to May 2nd. I might show you a sneaky peek later of some of the drawings. I needed to order some stock, so I've ordered some new stock with the new illustrations on, so I'm hoping you guys will love them as much as I'm excited to receive them, hoping they'll look as good as I hope they will. And yeah, I've done that job today. Another job today is say hi to you guys. Say hi and video and bring you with me today. Again, it's going to be a studio day. I've got stickers to make because I need to top up some sticker amounts from doing Comic Con. I want to gradually start doing sheets, so I'm not rushing at the end to replenish my stock. So I'm going to try and get some sheets done today. I want to try and redesign, if I got time, redesign some pin badge backing cards, because 2 months ago I wanted to do a plain simple card. If I've got one handy. Yeah, I've got one handy. I'll take these out of the way. So yeah, I designed these simple backing cards. If it's gonna, there you see it, very simple. It's got my name, and cat paws in the background, but they came out a bit wishy-washy, if you know what I mean. The lilac's not my lilac that I like this kind of lilac I like. It's a bit wishy-washy lilac. And in the past, if you've not seen, when I did my Mad Hatter collection, I designed a card specially for the Mad Hatter collection, so it goes to the whole theme. And I thought, oh no, if I'm going in shops and that, it might look better if it looks like that. But now I've done it, I like my pins. They have a slight individuality about them. The backing cards, they still have my branding on and the text that I use, and it's got my feel to it, whereas that I don't feel it really says me. So yeah, I'm going to redesign some. There's not many, there's only a couple of these that are on cards, on the new cards, should I say. Oh, and if you are a regular, you may have noticed behind me is different. If you're not regular, just let you know quickly. Before this week, on other vlogs, I had a Calyx unit behind me, a 2x1 and a 1x1 there with my bits and pieces on top. They're great Calyxes. We've got a lot in the house, but I wasn't finding it great for stock. I was getting a bit annoyed because I was having to move stock from the front to get to stock that was at the back, so it was a bit of, yeah. So I decided to upgrade to a Billy bookcase from IKEA. So we're still in IKEA. My Kallax has gone over that end of the studio now, so there was room for it, so not wasted. And I ended up getting the Billy, and yeah, it's so much easier to get stock off, and like I've just shown you there, getting those pins out, I can go straight to them without having to move a pile of pins in front of them and everything. And then the boxes everything's in, I take to Comic Cons and events with me in bags, so then I can just take them off the shelf, put them in the bag, take them with me, I've got the stock, bring them back, put them back. Nice and easy. So yes, that happened. I want to share with you guys though a funny little video, because last July I changed my studio around again. I'm very good at doing that. I used to do it in the house a lot when I was a lot fitter. Can't do that anymore. I can't do this anymore. I had to get hubby to do it, and that's where the fun began. Last July, my husband helped me make a desk there, that long desk there. So I got rid of a Kallax, and yeah, excuse this mess. I got rid of Kallax up there and made a desk. So I've got place for my printers, my heat press, all on my level, so I can use them when I'm sat in my chair, and if I feel up to it I can stand, and then I can sit again and still use them. So we did that in July. Now when we finished that, oh hello Mr. Bumblebee, I've got the door open. Of course the bumblebees always get in here, I don't know why, but they can't find the way out. So I'm not bothered about you, I just want to know where you are. Oh, it's a big fat one, he's near the floor, and I think he's gone. They tend to come in and go out, thankfully, but I want to rescue him if he doesn't get out. Thing is though, sorry, I'm going off topic now. Thing is, I have rescued them before, and I am sure the same one, once I rescued one, I'm sure it was the same one that came back in twice after. It's gone quiet. He's gone. Anyway, I was saying, yeah, my husband helped me do that in July. That was a lot more upheaval than that was. So, yeah. Watch this. Let me put this here. And this is what my husband recorded last July, and I have to show you this because I think it's hilarious. So here we go.
Right. Do you solemnly swear you are not going to move any of this furniture?
I'm not going to move the furniture. Well, I'm not going to ask you to move the furniture.
No, right then.
Say.
It's not going to move?
The furniture is staying where it is as it stands at the moment.
For?
12 months.
No, not 12 months. You said forever a second ago. You lying bastard.
Forever then, yes. I will not move the bulk of furniture. Maybe the stuff in it, but not the furniture itself.
Cross your heart, hope to die?
Cross my heart, but don't hope to die.
I'm holding you to it.
Okay.
I'll play this video back to you.
Okay.
With a smug look on my face.
Yeah.
Right. Love you all.
You too. Oh god, guys. I'm tearing up with laughter right now. Yeah, he did. We were in the car. After we came, because we went and got that from my kit. Oh god, I'm crying now from laughing. It keeps making me laugh, that video. It was so funny. That's why I had to share it with you guys. Yeah. We went and got that. And then he was like, do you know it's less than a year? I said, no, it's not. It's at least a year since we did that. And then he got back. July. It was July, and I said I would do it for a year. Oh well, these things happen. There's not much more I can move around in here, so fingers crossed for him. That's it. Just got a lot of stock I need to sell and get rid of from in here to give me more room, but that's all now, that end, so that's the messy end. This is my nice end. But yeah, I had to share that with you guys. I'm sorry, I'm tearing up now through joy and laughter, and yeah. So yes, we have that now. We have that gorgeous Billy bookcase. It's got all my Alice in Wonderland mugs on like my Kallax did, but now you can see them all, and they sit nicely in front of the drawer units that say you can see all the pins are there. We've got boxes here ready for when I get my sticker sorting done, because I'm going to try and reorganise them a little bit different. We've got my Upsy and Seconds box full already, but still going. And then yeah, all my stock that I take with me to events and sell online. So not much room for any new stock, so I need to sell some stock, of course, that's on there. So yeah, but yes, I wanted to share that video with you guys because hopefully you'll find it as funny as I did rewatching it. And it doesn't, I must admit, I know I said 12 months, but it doesn't feel that long since I recorded it. So that was July last year, and oops. So that's what's been happening the last week and a half, since my last 2 weeks, since my last check-in with you guys. Where are we there? We're still centre. So today I said I've got lots of little jobs I want to get done. Lots of little jobs hopefully will all get done. But before that, my Emily cannot understand how I have not undone these. I've had Happy Mail, this one for 2 weeks, there's a Kickstarter Happy Mail, and then this one last week. So let's get these open. I'll show you these guys and then I'll get on to work. Right, so let's find my little knife. Little paw knife. I'm getting better at opening it the right way around and not into my hand. I think if you've been before, you'll have seen, I've said before, the paw end, I'd have thought the blade would have come out of there because it's a cat claw. Now, it comes out there. So when I first got it, I used to hold it thinking, oh yeah, it comes out there, and hold. Then luckily I've never cut myself, but yeah, you can see where I'm going. So yes, I'm getting better at remembering the paw end is not the knife end. Whereas on a cat, it would be the knife end, wouldn't it? It would be the sharp end. So that's what I expected. Right, this is a Kickstarter Happy Mail from, yep, just checking, I thought it was, Joella Designs. I've had her last few Kickstarters, and she's a bookish creator, very into her books, and does date night and mystery night books, gift bags, books that are, I'm probably not explaining this very well, I'm sorry Joella, books that are wrapped up, ready for a surprise. You don't know what, you know it's going to be, you'll know it's going to be romance, you know it's going to be fiction, you know it's non-fiction, because you choose the genre, but you don't know what the book's going to be. It comes up all wrapped with a bookmark, and yeah, they make gorgeous books. But she also designs amazing pins, and she had another Kickstarter, so I had to back, because they're gorgeous. So behind me. Yes, so, oh look at that. That is the thank you card. How glorious and gorgeous is that, with a gold emboss. Oh, that's so nice. So thank you, Julie. Love your order. Tag me. Yes, I will. Don't worry, I will tag you. But yes, there you go. Close up for you guys. How nice is that? So that's the thank you card. It comes like this, and their product, their business colours and everything. It's very Joella. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. And I'll save the box and the bits for reusing. So I reuse all my packaging for sending things out when I sell on Vinted. So I've got that. How gorgeous is that burgundy, eh? My camera's focusing a lot today. Open that carefully because I want to put it in my junk journal. So much paper here. I'm going to have so much paper for my junk journal. Thank you. We're going. It's like, oh, and we're still going. Look at all this. I got plenty. Thank you. I'm easily pleased. Right, it comes with this, the plot thickens bookmark. Everyone got that. It's got a name on the back, and that is gorgeous. That's a keepsake for me. And then, oh, yep, and stickers. I get stickers. The plot twist, I bought more books. Yeah, I'm getting into reading more this year. I've told myself this is the year, and yeah, I've started buying more books, so I need to start reading them. And then Mood Reader. I like that one too. Let me see that one. Hopefully these are showing up for you guys, because it's been, with it being brighter outside, I've got more bright in here. So I don't know if the camera likes it or not. I noticed it keeps unfocusing from me, so. Anyway, the pin. Mood Reader. Look at that! How great is that? And it's not focusing, is it? Let's try that. There we go. How great is that? Mood Reader. I'm definitely a mood reader. I need to be in the right mood to read. That's how I'm a mood reader. So that is Joella Designs' latest Kickstarter. These will all be available. Not sure if they're available yet online, but I will check. And don't worry, I will put her link below so you can find it out anyway. So yeah, there's that gorgeous mail with the stickers as well. And then the second, so that was a Kickstarter Happy Mail. So that was months ago. So this one is a Happy Mail I bought last week. If you don't know of Emily Harvey Art, please go and find her out. Emily Harvey Art has a Pinchanted pin collection on. Once a month there is a new pin you can purchase, and there's only so many, like 100 or 150 of this one, I can't remember, but this one has sold out. They've all sold out, but this one, yeah, is one of those quick sells out, and I had to. I know I've said this, if you watched all my vlogs, I say this every month so far. I've had to have the pin she's got. But this one, I'll tell you why when I've opened it, because it means a lot to me. So I've let Emily know as well that it meant a lot to me, this one, the theme of this pin. Anyway, I'll stop talking. Let's get it out, shall we? Let's unpack it. Gorgeous paper as always. Joining my journal again. So it comes like this, the Pinchanted, the sweetie bag, gold sweetie bag on lilac. Very nice. These charms, let's say, they're like collectibles, and I'm enjoying this collectible thing. So here it is, the pin. Try and get it without showing. It says, "Be proud of yourself." Yeah, proud of myself. That is perfect for me right now, the way where I am in my life right now. So it's Pinchanted. Welcome to Pinchanted, the monthly pin club designed to empower and motivate you. When was the last time you said, "I am so proud of myself"? Please do it more. Here is a little reminder where it was so much pride. See again, I'll show you guys it again. How gorgeous is that though? Yeah. So yeah, the proud of myself meant a lot to me, because this last year of being diagnosed with FND, I found out stuff about myself I didn't realise I did, and I found out reasons why I apparently do what I do and what I've always done. Since a child I've always been, I don't want to go too deep for you guys, I don't want to bring the tone down. Since a child I was always my mum's carer, you could say. Yes, I went to foster care when I was 13, but I was still the only person that was around for my mum and that would do anything. So after going through therapy and everything, found out that I'd got FND, and it's through childhood trauma. Now, I'd never say my childhood was traumatic, but that's how they describe the condition of the part of FND that I've got. And mine is to do with, all I ever knew was to look after my mum. And I am known as Switzerland. I'm never going to change from that, I don't think. I don't like to get in arguments. I'll hear both sides and then tend to stay out of things unless something really, really grates me in. That takes a lot. And I've got a caring personality. I have to get the therapist said after talking to me. She definitely knows. She says, I can tell, yeah. And I never felt like I had time for myself. My mum loved me and she spoilt me, and like I say, I never would say I never went without, but I never got the praise. I know you shouldn't expect it, but I didn't get the praise I needed as a child. Whereas with my kids, I'm forever letting them know how proud I am. Not over the top, I'm to the point that it doesn't make it, you know what I mean? I'm trying to make sense here, guys. I'm trying to get deep and make sense. Anyway, because of my past, I always feel like if I'm not doing anything, I'm lazy. People will think I'm lazy. People who don't know me and see me, especially if they see me on here for the first time, think, well, what's wrong with her? There's nothing wrong with her. I'm fine sat down. I've got mobility issues. I can't walk very far. I've got degenerative disc disease in my lower back. I've got the FND, like I've just said. I've got hip displacement. I've got now osteoarthritis in my knee. We've just found out a couple of weeks ago. I've got old lady knees, but I knew I was going to get that at some point because I had juvenile arthritis in the same knee from the age of 2. So yeah, I've got plenty of things going on, but up here I try to stay positive, and I am good at hiding things, and we've found that out through therapy. But anyway, I digress again. The reason I thought this, you probably realise where I'm going now, the proud of myself. Though how far I've come in a year, I didn't realise how much I'd gone down since my mum passed as well. It all happened. My brain went, all the pain, all everything decided to go. My body went, I want to get it all now. So for years I was managing, but apparently my brain was blocking that pain out, that pain signal out. So when I always used to say I've got a high pain threshold because I could deal with a lot, that was why, because my brain was, the way my chemistry in my brain works, it was really, really pushing that back and making me, so I just kept going on it. But then when my mum passed, now the kids don't need me, and then COVID hit, so I was doing nothing. It was just before COVID hit that my symptoms started to get worse. It wasn't COVID, but it didn't help. I suddenly was in excruciating pain, all out, like lower back down, and then I've been through all the systems and found out all these things anyway. But yeah, it was because my brain chemistry changed. Then it was a case of, hey, it's your time to have all the pain. I have to laugh about it because that's how it feels. It was like my body was protecting me for so long so I could carry on doing what I was doing for everyone else, but then it was like, well, hey. So to get my mental health around that, I am fully putting myself into my small business. So thank you again for watching my vlogs, if you've been watching me for weeks, and if you're a new subscriber, thank you so much. These mean the world. This is why I say it means the world, because it does. You guys watching these vlogs gives me the goal to plan something each week. So yeah, sometimes I don't feel like doing it, don't get me wrong, but I want to be here for you guys, so I try to be here. So that's why today it's going to be in studio vlog. I have realised I've been talking 20 minutes. Sorry. But I just like to tell you guys sometimes about how I am, and some of you like to know. I know you do. So yeah, I've got to stop telling myself I feel lazy. I've got to stop beating myself up if I'm having a bad day and I need rest. I'm getting better at that. A year in, I'm getting better. 2 days resting, yeah, I start getting fed up. So that's why the weather's been nice. I can sit outside. I feel like, oh, fresh air. Apart from the hay fever. Anyway, so yeah, as soon as Emily released, we'll go back to the charm again, sorry. As soon as Emily showed this charm, pin, I knew I needed it. Proud of myself. So yeah, that is Emily. Go all the way back to where I started, the Pinchanted month. I don't think she's got any more left, so I'm so glad I got this. But yeah, that'll go up on my pin board, the card will go in my journal. And like I say, guys, thank you for listening to my little rambling there about my health and that. I hope I made sense. If I didn't, or you're a bit confused, leave me a message below. I don't mind chatting. Or if you want to chat with someone yourself, I'm always here. I always say I'm always here. I'll never say I've got all the answers, but I'm happy to listen and help. If you want to rant or you want to just tell me something, I'm here. Right. Let's get away from talking about my health. This is another thing I need to stop doing, isn't it? Do you want to know about my health? Let me know. Again, I'll stop apologising. And I say a lot. I'm sorry about that. I keep saying sorry. I'm supposed to be improving, but there's certain things that I do I don't think I'm ever going to get rid of. Mainly the sorry. I have a friend. She'd be slapping me in the face right now for saying it too much. Right. I am going to start by... what am I going to start with? Do I start my stickers? Cutting? Yeah. I'm going to get some stickers sheets printed out, get the Cricut going, and then do the last bit of sorting in my office. Have some lunch and something to drink, because I am very good at not doing either of those when I'm really busy. And then this afternoon, if I can get them going, get that going, get on with that. It is... oh, it's already 20 to 12. Where did that come from? Get them going, and then I will get on redesigning my pin cards, possibly. And then yesterday on Instagram, to end this vlog, I asked my friends and fellow business people if they could send me, if they wanted to ask me anything. So I've got questions lined up from them guys, and I'm gonna answer those on this vlog for you guys at the end. And also I said I'll show you a sneaky peek of the images I've been drawing recently. So I'm gonna stop there. I'm gonna get the Cricut on, I'm gonna get the printer on, and I'm gonna get going. I didn't get it all done in one day. I almost got it all done in one day. The only thing I didn't get done yesterday, which wasn't the end of the world, was reorganising and tidying my office. The part that needed doing still. Yeah, that always gets put last because I'd rather be drawing and making things and yeah. You know what I mean? Tidying is boring, but it needs doing. So I'm doing it today. We are Wednesday. I am doing, there's like paper behind me, there's paper on the floor. I'm going through my paper boxes. Some of these boxes haven't been looked through for years and gone through, and I used to make wedding items out of paper flowers. I used to do jewellery items with personalised pictures in them, and I've kept all that paper that I've used and printed on, and yeah, I kept it all. And I don't do it anymore, and it seems silly taking up space with it. So, it's no good to pass on, unfortunately, so I'm recycling it all. I'd rather do that than, again, hoarding it when I don't need to, so I've got the room to put stuff in. I even found address label stickers. This is how much I store things, thinking I store so much. I didn't realise I'd kept these, to be honest. These should have gone a long time ago, because I think we've moved house 3 times since. About 20 years ago we lived in a house not far from here, and I had some address labels printed out, and I was new to small business, and I thought, oh, making cards, because I started off with illustrating, making cards when Alex was a baby, and I had a load of return labels printed out. I think they were probably on offer, and that's where I got loads. And they never got used, did they? And I've just found them amongst all my packs of paper. So they are getting, well, thrown away, because I don't think I can do anything with them being stickers, unfortunately. But it was a surprise to find them 20 years down the line that I've still got them. And yeah, we've moved 3 times since then. So yeah, I can't use them. And I think they got my old name on. I've put them somewhere. Oh, here we go, in the many piles. No, they got my married name on. I got them after we got married, because we lived together and got married. But anyway, yeah, they need to go. One of the things I did manage to do yesterday, and I didn't record because I'm silly, sorry. I did manage to redesign my pin design backing cards. These are the 3 that I haven't got an individual backing card. I had these samey ones like printed out, and I thought, that'd look good. They all look the same then. It all matches. But my brain's saying, no, that's not me. It's too plain and too, So I redesigned them. Of course I did. And I've printed some samples out. And I think these are much nicer and really make the pins pop a bit more. So I'm going to show you the one it was. That's what it was. I hope my light's not too bright, guys. That's what it was. It's a balancing act, isn't it? Yeah, so that was what it was on. And now that is what it's on now. So it says Ram Meow wooden pin, and then you probably can't see it on that picture because it's so small and light, but it's a very faint lilac outline drawing of noodles, bowls, chopsticks, and bits and pieces just behind it. And I think that suits a lot better than that, and it's a little bit bigger because I've done it myself. So yes, I'm going to go back to printing my own cards because I don't order in many pins. So I kind of I like the individuality. I've still got my logo on, it's still using my colours you'll see on all 3. So again, there's the original card that my Pride pin is on. And now that's the new one. Much better and says what it is. So yeah, again, happier with that. And then the last one, my Lucky Cat Kira on the old card. And now the new card, again, it's only subtle little drawings on there. I don't even know if they'll pick up because of it being so bright. Ooh, focus. Can we focus that close? She doesn't want to focus, Kira, does she? Hello, camera. There we go. Don't know if you can see the subtle light lines. We've got Lucky Cat's up here and she's inside a circle. Japanese style circle. So yeah, and then I've been able to put that little line on the back as well, which I wanted to do, but I couldn't really do on the bulk order I did because I can't really have that on all of them. So yeah, they're the new cards. I'm much happier with them. Let me know, guys, what you think. Always, your opinion is worth gold, so thank you. So please let me know what you think. But they're the new ones against the boring one. I think they pop much better. And I've got the purple right. They didn't come out purple like they usually do. Lilac, sorry. They said that was the same as last time, but no, it is now. Yeah, that's better. So I did them yesterday. I've started tidying, I've started sorting the paperwork out today. I've got a big bag of recycling on going down here. I've got to, well, I want to record some reel shorts showing some highlights of my illustrations to come for my new 90s nostalgia collection that's coming on May the 2nd. So excited for it. I've already ordered some products for it as well. And I'm hoping to start making the stickers and things next week. So next week's vlog, come back and you'll get a sneaky peek at that. But before I go today, on Instagram, I posted that I would like to answer some questions for you guys. And please pop them in my story. If you saw that, thank you. I've written them down and I've put your name down. And I'm hoping I can answer them for you. Again, like I always say every week, if you ever got any questions, pop a note down below. I'll either answer you there or I can answer you in a vlog. Let me know how you'd rather, if you'd like to see something visually, because you know, if you're like me, I'm a visual person. So let's get on with these questions. This was exciting getting this. So from Jen, what is your favourite pin so far? This was hard to decide because I love all my pins. They're all like made from my illustrations, and I always really enjoy how they come out, and you don't expect them to be as good as I can feel my head getting teary, my eyes are getting teary, sorry guys, but it's just the thought of I never thought this time last year I would be in a place where I'm like, I've got some of my artwork on pins and people are wearing them. Emily even said last week when she was walking to college, she saw someone with one of my pins on their bag, and it wasn't someone she recognises from Comic-Con. So thank you if you're watching and you live in Chesterfield and you wear my stuff. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So yeah, it makes my day that it makes other people happy. So my favourite pin, I went over it, I looked through all my pins, and I decided it had to be my Lucky Cat Kira. First of all, it's Kira, my gorgeous tortoiseshell cat that she lived till she was 19 and a half. She was just a little older than the kids, so she grew up with the kids and the kids grew up with her as well. So yeah, I had to have her as my lucky cat. I love the Japanese artwork and Japanese lucky cats. I have a little collection. Not many, but I have a little collection, especially of the solar powered waving ones. I have a little collection. I also have Kira, and I can't really show you because it's upside down, but I have a tattoo on my arm of a lucky cat, and I had the tattooist to make it Kira colouring and put a name below for me as well, because she was like my #1 cat. Oldest cat. So yes, that is my favourite pin so far, Kira, my lucky cat. So thank you, Jen, for that question. Next is from Colzo. What's your favourite product that never sold and needs more love? Well, this is an item I made last year. So this time last year, after I did a drawing challenge, I went a bit crazy and went a bit off from cat themes, but I think it's so cute and I had to make it into a keyring. Whereas now everything is cat themed. I realised I went off a bit and then came back. But it's such a shame he sits here and it's not going anywhere. Look, my fungi keyring. Mr. Fungi. He might not be a cat, but he's a fun guy. So yes, that is the product that, my favourite product, unfortunately, this one's sold. So yeah, it's lilac on that side, so it is in brand, and then Mr. Fungi keyring, and it's got a clip. So yeah, they are available in my shop. I will double check, I'm sure he's still available in my shop. Yes, he is a product that hasn't sold online, and it is such a shame because it is so cute. So please show Mr. Fungi some love, or if you know someone who likes fungi. So yes, thank you, Colzo, for that question. Next, Colette. Colette, you gave me loads of questions, girl. Thank you. Let's answer some of them. What's your earliest drawing and how have you changed? Right, these cats, I never really talked about where the cats, I don't think I've talked, if I have, it was right at the beginning, but I've not talked about it for a long time, where the cats originally came from, the idea. They originally came from my husband. In 2000, as a gift at Christmas, he drew me a picture. He can draw as well, but he can draw really well in comic book. Can't now with his eyesight, unfortunately, because it's got that bad. But when he was younger, when we were younger, he could draw so quickly and comic book style drawing, like proper, yeah, which I can't do. I can do silly. And then he did me these little illustrations of cats. And ever since then, I've been like, I love these, I love these. Oh, he doesn't like, he likes to keep his as a hobby, whereas in my brain, I'm like, oh, these would sell, these would work. And it took me till last year to finally start doing something about it. So here's the original picture. That's what my husband made me for Christmas 2000. How cute. So we've got bath time kitty, dinner time kitty, playtime kitty and bedtime kitty. Now, I love these so much. I haven't got them with me because I think we've packed them away because they started falling apart. But that after that year, 2001 was his birthday in February, I made him them as little clay figures. So I made them out of clay and painted them and made them look exactly like that. So he's got them in clay form. Like I say, they started crumbling because it's clay and it's old. But yes, that's where it originally started. So 2000, the first cats were drawn. Since then, on and off through all the years, I've been doodling, and it's really weird you asked me this question and then weird that I found these drawings today. About 12 years ago, Alex is 21, so yeah, probably about 10-12 years ago, I revisited the cats because I wanted to do something. I've always wanted to do something with them, so I revisited the cats, and I found these today, the drawings. And when I drew the cats, our cats at the time, we've got Kira, we've got Buttons, Jensen, Tony and Bruce. So yeah, they were kittens then, Tony and Bruce then, so yeah, it must be about 10 years ago. And I drew Gavin's style of cats, our cats, as which way? That cats. So that's where they came from. That's where they came from. 10 years, another 10 years passed, and at the time before, I even tried to do a logo. And then, since then, a year or so ago, I got back into illustration, discovered digital illustration, and we now have that. So she is a bit different, but this is how art works, isn't it? We grow. So over the years since I did these, I've gradually managed to end up here. And I think it's because I decided I wanted them to be a bit round. And also these are Gavin's drawings, aren't they? I'm using his artwork, and I wanted to make a bit of me in there. And then said that they originally came from those drawings, and now they're like that. I hope that answered it. I hope it made sense. But yes, it was Gavin made me a present in 2000. I then kept dibbling in and out of making them. I even made a soft toy. I made a sample soft toy up, some fabric, scrap fabric. It is in here somewhere. If I knew where it was to hand, I would get it and show you. But yes, I even made a sample soft toy up, and then now we're at that cat style, which I think I've even tweaked this style over the last 6 months. I've been tweaking it. Only little bits you probably won't notice, but to me, when I'm drawing them, I've tweaked little bits, and it's making. I'm feeling I might be finally getting to the place where I'm really, really happy, if you know what I mean, with the drawing. I'm really, really happy with them anyway, but yeah, little tweaks. So yes, that's where the drawing came from. Also, what breed of cat would you love? I'm gonna have to put a picture up here for you guys in case you don't know. I have a major crush and love for Mancoon cats. Oh my god, they are huge, fluffy cats, massive. They can get really big. Closest I've got to a Mancoon is having Jensen. He had Ragdoll in him, which is another cat that can get big. But Jensen was only half Ragdoll, so he was a big cat compared to our cats we've got now, but he wasn't the full size of a Ragdoll. He didn't have the fluffy coat like a Ragdoll either. He had the build of a Ragdoll. So having him made me realise having a big cat, wow. And a Mancoon, oh wow. We used to go to Nottingham Cafe, and they had one of there. Unfortunately he's passed away, but they had a ginger Tom there. I can't even think of his name. How bad is that? My friend even bought me the calendar they were selling of him at the charity shop, at the charity cat cafe, to raise money. So I've got that stashed away, keep him quiet. But yes, Jen and Rachel, if you're watching, put it below. It's on top of it's in there. I can know it's coming, but it's not coming. But the cat, he was my first crush when it came to a Mancoon. Heathcliff? Might have been Heathcliff. I don't know why Heathcliff's coming out. It was yeah. But they have these massive paws, and they have extra toes in their paws, so they can have a lot of issues. And when we spoke to the lady at the charity shop, she said, charity cafe, cat cafe, they do have a lot of medical issues, so they're quite an expensive cat to have. So it would be a one cat household with that, and I'd need to have a lot more money. So it may never happen, but they are gorgeous. So yes, that's my cat crush, a Mancoon. Oh, so nice, so big and fluffy. Next one from Colette is favourite cat drawn. Well, it's my favourite illustration of my cats, I could say, one of my favourites. She asked if it was my favourite, not including my Kickstarter, because if it was my Kickstarter it would have been Alice in Wonderland, because I love both of them. So I thought, I actually decided this is one of my favourites, and I had it made into a pin. It's my antidepressant, oh keep focusing, it doesn't want to know, does it? My antidepressant cat's pill bottle, and it's full of all the cats and the cats' heads, and it says antidepressant super extra strength. I have this on other things as well. I've had it on pencil case, and I've got a key ring with it and stickers. So yeah, I think that's the favourite thing I've drawn with my cats. Oh, it's so cute. Sorry. and then Kieran, they asked, what inspired your recent collection? My recent collection is 90s nostalgia cat collection, and I was inspired by my youth, my teenage youth, and all the things I loved, or loved in the 90s. This collection isn't launched yet. This collection is what's coming May 2nd, but here, this is what inspired me. I have always wanted to draw things to do with my childhood and things I had. I have a big love for a Game Boy. I think it's because it was the first thing I bought as a child with my birthday money. And I remember the Woolworths in Derby, which is not there anymore now because there's a big shopping centre, but I could have told you exactly where it was at the time. It's funny how you remember things and some things don't stick, but I remember as a little girl, got my birthday money and saved up, went and bought myself a Game Boy Tetris. I only had Tetris on it for a long time. It was Game Boy original, and it was my favourite game for a long time. So my new collection will have a Game Boy in it, and maybe some Tetris pizzas. And yeah, there's a lot of other things. And running from that, I don't know if you guys may have noticed, throughout this vlog there's been little Easter eggs. I may have been too sneaky, maybe not even noticed, but I've placed little Easter eggs that relate. Going for my questions, thank you first of all to finish this, sorry. Thank you so much for all your questions. Please send me more. I loved looking through them and thinking about it. So yes, going from your last question, I have left little Easter eggs throughout this week's vlog, and those Easter eggs have been my tablet showing off some images from my upcoming collection. And look, Kira's been sat there. You probably can't see her actually from that far away. We know when I edit this video, the Easter eggs I've left are probably useless. But there's Kira, so let's grab my tablet. So yes, my Easter eggs have been a couple of pictures of what's to come. So in case you can't see her, let's turn this light off. That is Kira. I don't know if it's too bright now. Let's see what my brightness on my pad. I'm useless with tech, aren't I? Let's get my adaptive brightness on, that might help. There we go. So there's Kira. And my window as well doesn't help. Kira with her Walkman. I had a Walkman. I think most of us did. And it's 80s colouring that I love. The lilacs, your pinks, your bright yellows, your bright greeny blue colours. So yes, she's been sat behind me this whole time I've been talking to you, so I don't know if she's really showed up. I'll show you some other bits as well, because I did say I'll show you some highlights. This has also been in the background. Who didn't have a lava lamp? I'm sorry if you're old enough. Or now, you can have a lava lamp now. They're back in the shop. It's back in fashion. So yeah, we've got cat lava lamp. And then we have got... I had to do this. I had trolls. I loved trolls. So we now have a cat troll coming soon. I'm amused. I don't know if they're going to amuse anyone else, but I'm amused. This one, I'm not going to show you them all. We'll save some for next week, but I'll show you like 2 more. We got a Tamagotchi. I had my Tamagotchi. I absolutely love my Tamagotchi. Oh my god. I was so tempted when they first came back into the shops to get one, but as an adult I thought, I'm no good at even looking after myself, never mind a Tamagotchi now. So we got a Tamagotchi kitty. And I'll show you one more, and then come back next week and you'll see more, because I'll be making stickers and stuff and things. Now, and I just said about my love of Game Boy, I will show you this one today because it's too cute, I think. Again, I might be biased. I'm being biased, but okay. Anyone from Game Boy Kitty? In lilac and pink. So yeah, that's the colour. You can see from those few I've shown you, that's the colours as well I'll be using throughout the collection. Yeah, I love my Game Boy, so my Game Boy had to be done, and it might be coming in something other than stickers, the Game Boy as well, but I'm not saying any more because I don't want to ruin all the surprises. I want you to keep coming back to find out more, or even so, come and find me on Instagram and follow me on there, because you'll get more up to date on there. And of course, if you're new, and if you're not, or even if you're not new but you've still enjoyed this vlog, please tick the thumbs up for me. It makes a world of difference. Please like and subscribe. That is amazing. If you could subscribe, that's the bonus. So yes, if you can come and subscribe, that'd be amazing. I seem to be wrapping up there, guys. Yep, I've gone through my questions. Thank you so much again. I hope I've answered them well enough. Yeah, and this might have been a big boy when it comes to a vlog, so I hope you've enjoyed a lot of chatting and a bit of work. A lot of chatting and a bit of work. So with that, guys, please leave me an Easter egg as an emoji, as I've left Easter eggs throughout this vlog. Hopefully you have noticed them, but I've just shown you some there if you didn't see them. It's not the end of the world. Yeah, let me know if you saw them, because I'd like to do something like that again, because I know when you're watching films I like noticing things like that. So yeah, leave me an Easter egg to let me know you got to this end of this vlog. I love you loads, and as always, I will see you guys hopefully all next week. Bye.